Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. We have never been so back and it's so Jover simultaneously, so sorry there was no Noja already. I think we'll do So here's the thing. You might be getting some bonus content that might overwrite some stuff coming up this week, because in less than 12 hours, Fall Guys returns. Final Fantasy XIV Fall Guys, lock it in. I'm going for Queen Bean number 3, baby. And honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have 2 accounts, or 2 characters. One of them is gonna be Queen Bean number 3, and then one of them is gonna be Stream Queen Bean, where it's like all 100 wins on camera for everyone to see. I'm degenerate enough to make it work, I think, but it is pretty crazy, it is pretty rancid. How do I get to my videos? I click your videos, but then I get to YouTube Studio. That's not really what I wanted, by the way. I wanted to go to my YouTube channel, but how do I do that? Do I click not Google account, not Switch account, not YouTube Studio? Is there not just like a Your Channel button? Your Clips. I have 3 clips. The worst thing Webweaver ever said. Re and true. High spotting in the wild. I didn't know I had clips. I didn't know. I didn't know you could do YouTube clips. I didn't know people had made clips of me. Home? No, not home. Should the government stop dumping money into a giant hole? Florida's new 600-lever voting machine. Is that Linus Tech Priest? No. Absolutely not. Get me out of here. How do I get to my channel? I mean, I have a button for it, like, just to appear on my channel as my hotkeyed bookmark or whatever. But I don't know. I just wish there was, like, a button to quickly get to your channel's homepage, you know? You know, we've done a little bit of Aiko recently, a little bit of Miku, a little bit of Yumiko, surprisingly. There's a little bit of Miku Mimi, a little bit of Juri. Well, we're supposed to be doing the gambling meta, right? So if we're gonna be doing the gambling meta, if we're gonna be gambling, who better to gamble with than Mr. Fast Hands, Mr. Improvise, Mr. I'm gonna get 0 inventory slots because I have a branch equipped and I'm throwing 4 branches. I wonder if we could get, like, the best value holy glyphs of all time. You ever think about that? Because it counts as your inventory getting another item in it and your inventory being full. And you could theoretically go over, so you could do like 5 out of 4, 6 out of 4, 7 out of 4. Could we potentially get like the craziest holy glyphs of all time, bro? What do you think about that, sister? Fatalism, huh? Probably less likely to happen, but Kidnap for Ritual is also not holy in any way, shape, or scenario. But, yeah, I am sorry that we didn't do Noja already, and the Noja and the Pathfinder are probably going to be a little late. Although I do want to beat Pathfinder, so, like, Pathfinder stonks are going up, but you might want to sell Noja stonks just a little bit. And it's too early in the week to say anything about Final Fantasy VI. Depends on how degen I become at Fall Guys. I think everybody can understand that, though, right? Everybody has their own obsessions, their white whales that they have to chase, even though it ends up destroying them. Mind Drain is pretty pog, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'm looking for holy glyphs. Multiply Wound is absolutely fantastic, but don't get me wrong, I'm looking for holy glyphs. Flesh Regrowth is like is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I'm looking for holy glyphs. Oh my god. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, we're just kind of spell maxing right now. I mean, you've given me 4 of the best spells in the game. The only way this could be better is Book of Gore. Like, what... is this not the epitome, the embodiment, the... Is this not everything that the gambling arcs promises to be, and then more? Also, the critical error that we made last time was not taking Outdoorsman. We took Outdoorsman. It was not looking at the goddamn TV until we saw Moriko. So let's make sure that that never happens again. Outdoorsman stonks are going up. Now, with all this being said, let's go gambling. Because it's fatalism. We're on school scissors. That's great. But hey, I mean, this is at least a completely and utterly unreliable dog shit weapon that we can use, so why not? Oh shit. Okay, we are gonna be using Multiply Wound, Ghostly Spear, and maybe a little bit of Mind Drain too. Maybe a little bit of all 3. Maybe a little bit of Flesh Regrowth. I mean, like, the game did just give us, like, 4 of the best perks in the game. Or not perks, but, like, the 4 best... Like, 4 of the best spells in the game, period. So it's like, you know... It's look who it is what it is. It's who. It's look. You've never seen something like that before. A 60% chance to do this shit? Absolutely not. Are you serious? Are you serious? There's no way. There's no way. This shit is awful? I mean, I guess we have to do it like this, then. I wonder if that's intended. Like, you can kill the no health buffed Forgotten Specimen with 2 charge attacks of the Wooden Bat. Like, is that what goes for... Like, you can kill one of the easiest enemies to defeat in the game. You can just kill them with 2 charge attacks from a weapon. Is that how weapons were balanced? I mean, that sounds... You're gonna hate me, but, maybe this is just the arc of, the weapon is considered usable if 2 strong attacks kills the enemy early game. Which, not reliable at all, by the way, because the enemies get more health and, +1 damage, as the mysteries go on. So do think of that, Oh, it's perfect. Alright. Now, the reason why we're trying to avoid using spells against Maru's second enemy, by the way, the reason why we're trying to avoid... Nice! Sorry, this place is a high threat level and or doomed? Are you kidding me? What the hell? What am I doing here? The reason why we're trying to avoid using spells is we're going to have to use spells here, which is why it's important to not use them earlier, is because some of these spells reduce our max health. -3 to all. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go ahead and take the damage. You're not gonna do a power attack turn 1. I don't believe that you would do that. We're gonna use Mind Drain. And then we're gonna use Ghostly Spear. And then we're gonna be done here. A little bit overkill, but sure, whatever. Now, the problem is that both Flesh Regrowth and Ghostly Spear do the same thing in the penalty. So we have to be very careful with the ones that we use. Now, the benefit is that we do have a lump of flesh. Book of Gore would be way better. I know it's Medusa Metamorphosis. I saw the jellyfish, but we just go left to right on Fatalism because the order doesn't really matter. Quote unquote. We're gonna do it like this. That's fine. Can I get a Hail Mary, really weak seaside enemy like Canis or Goblin Seal so that I can try to use this desperation damage, maybe? I mean... Wow. It's like the worst weapon of all time, honestly, chat. They've never seen a weapon worse than this. It really is the worst weapon of all time. There's no way. Like, Koi Woman was a good roll. She's a pretty weak enemy. And we were able to kill her in 2 turns with the Desperation. But, like, oh my goodness. Not even a Garen freaking T, bro. Alright, broken jaw needs to be remedied immediately. I know where my bread is buttered. So, go ahead, and we don't have to take this just yet. I will absolutely do a little doom up just to make this place a little bit safer. Because we would rather not take -3, we would definitely rather take -2. And since we have so much stamina recovery, we have so much sanity recovery too, to be honest with you. It's too much for your mind. -1 reason. That's insane. I forgot. Like, I mean, I knew that it was too much for my mind, but at the same time, it's like, that's crazy that that's a thing that happens. Deduction this early is pretty good. I should have bought, like, a, you know, a weapon or something, but we're on the gambling arc, so you gotta gamble with what you got, brother. You gotta gamble with what you got, sister. Okay, so you're definitely gonna want to hit flesh regrowth. Absolutely. We're at, like, I don't know, 10 right now? So that's actually pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. That's actually pretty bad. And we could go down to 9. We're probably gonna have to go down to 9, but we can use the flashlight, or the flash ability, and we can just kinda hope for... What? Are you serious? It's that slow? Okay. Well, I mean, we're gambling for more time, so... It is what it is, because we can just Ghostly Spear or Mind Drain our way out of this one, which is not, like, ideal, by the way. Ah, the power attack. Listen, Gambling Arc. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna invoke Gambling Arc, and you're gonna get greedy, and then you're gonna get hit by an untelegraphed -8 stamina attack hit, and then you're gonna go back to gambling, because it's the Gambling Arc. What do we have? Fatalism? And then we had, our boy, Ath-Yolazath, because we're trying to get Holy Glyphs, the biggest Holy Glyphs pop-off of all time. Oh my god, we started with Kanappa Ritual again. That's crazy, dude! This is the wrong tab to do this in. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe it. Kanappa Ritual for the homies? But we don't even get library notes this time, so this Gambling Arc run is already off to potentially, like, the worst possible start. So that means we're gonna have to go gambling in the stores, which actually means we have a chance at winning. Go gambling in the what's it called? The thing. The Look Who It Is. We go gambling in the Look Who It Is. Where are we gambling? We're gambling at Look. Is that not self-explanatory enough? Aw, shit. It's coma time. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get, you know what? We're gonna do it a little bit weird, right? Because we need to get to, 4 funds, I believe. So, we're gonna prep, and then we're gonna prepare, and now we're gonna go get the Monkey Wrench. Now, you might be saying, Web, how is this Gambling Arc? Because you just bought one of the best weapons in the game that you can buy, and, you're just balling right now. Like, you're doing a traditionally good run, and you're thinking to yourself, this is just you want to win now, right? And you're kinda right. Maybe we want to have a good run, because the Gambling Arc run necessitates that you basically have, like, this ego death, where you don't care about the results of the run. You're just sort of, like, in the moment, and you're vibing with what's going on, and it's just, like, it is what it is, you know? That's what the Gambling Arc is on its surface. It is the ability to let go of RNG runs in roguelites. But, you know, I am gonna be I'm gonna be grinding Fall Guys on, I guess I just said 2 different characters. That's 200 wins in one of the most dogshit multiplayer modes ever imagined by mankind. So I think you can probably understand at least a little bit why I would want to, in theory, have a little bit of control over my life in the Gambling Arc, because you haven't seen anything yet, If you think that this is gambling, you haven't seen anything yet. And by the way, you bet your ass I'm gonna start streaming the moment Fall Guys drops. I'm logged on to the game right now. If I Alt-Tab, I can see in the game, updating online status, no longer away from keyboard. I have 25 rainbow color gauge? I don't know. There's a, I'm playing Pictomancer, you know, I got my paint gauge. I gotta spend 50 meter to go into subtracted palette, which turns red, RGB, red, green, blue, into, CYM, cyan, yellow, magenta. And you know what? We're out here, and we're loving it. I also love how the film roll curse is, whenever you get film roll, you never have money. You never get Jar of Blood. This game doesn't let you have shit. I don't know, let's get some money. Ah, shit, we got Doom instead. That's a pretty... that says a lot about society. You try to get money, and instead you get impending doom. That's so true, bestie. So real. You take a photo with a flash, disorienting the enemy. Look at how based this is. Look at this. Guaranteed damage. Now, the problem is that this is inspiring model, right? So what you actually have to do... what you actually have to do is ball out of your goddamn mind. Which I think we're just gonna have to do that, you know? Oh, I was barely fast enough. Did you see that? Almost. I mean, here's the thing. The important part of this was not necessarily... I mean, if I want to have the best holy glyphs of all time, I either need this or... I mean, no, here's the thing. We need Burning Man or Doll Nurse, and then, like... Oh, but we could get 5 instead of... Why am I thinking of this? Like, we're not gonna get Burning Man or Doll Nurse, but it would be so funny if we did. Also, who cares about this other shit? I'm taking a reporter's bag for fun. If we... Listen. If we... I will fish for... I will throw the run for holy glyphs. You know what? Sure, it's free. It's literally free. I would be a fool not to take it, because... I don't know. What's the chances that an ally is gonna die in the gambling arc? I don't know, but get this shit out of here. I don't know, brother. I don't know, sister. But, like... So, hear me out here, right? Holy Glyphs. -1 Doom for every item in your inventory, right? Not counting what you have equipped. So, we have 4 inventory slots by default, okay? Now, we get the glitch, which... puts an item in your inventory permanently, or at least says it does on the menu, where you have a weapon equipped, and you throw that weapon from your inventory, you lose an inventory spot forever. So normally, we would be able to get like a permanent 4 out of 4, but now we can get a permanent 5 out of 5. And I'm wondering if we can equip, if it would be possible to keep throwing from, like, our equipped area, but we wouldn't be able to get anything out of storage, so it would only work, like, maybe once? Yeah, no, I think it would only work once. We'd be able to do 5 out of 5, and then if we had a branch equipped, we would be able to do, like, 6 out of 6, or, like, 6 out of 5, I should say. And then we would be able to use Holy Glyphs for -6 Doom, so we wouldn't be able to dupe... Because the problem with losing your inventory slots like that is you are not actually... nice perception check. Is you're not actually able to move your inventory around at all, so you actually couldn't equip anything after that. Yo, 20... Oh, wait! Alright, I see how it is, wise guy. You're putting me down to 80 power. That's kind of, like, pretty sketchy, honestly. But we can put you up to 80% chance to hit. We have a chance to dodge. Looks pretty good, honestly, right? When that happens. Now, sometimes we both miss. And it is what it is, right? But this time, this is a 100% chance to hit. Now, we didn't dodge because, you know, sometimes I almost said Toshiaki. Sometimes Koji be ballin'. And sometimes Koji not be ballin'. And that was a not balling situation. We'll listen to the man. Take us to the land that he understands. Then we'll rest up. Why not? Oh yeah, I was supposed to get 20 EXP here. And you know what? I could get more EXP by getting rid of the baseball bat. Is, like, minus, like, 4 consumable damage in any combat worth 10 EXP? Probably. Like, we just got 50 EXP from that, right? Because we just, or no, sorry, 40 EXP, because, like, 30 and then, yeah. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, we made a dice roll for, like, a cold bath right at the end there, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, we don't have 80 million, different spells of some of the best magic spells in the game. I think it's fast hands, right? That lets you get bricks. I think we gotta go for it. If I'm going for this weird, like, I really, really hope we get Burning Man or Doll Nurse. And I mean, I don't know the mysteries, so this truly is the epitome of the gambling arc. It's truly the idealized version of the gambling arc. Blood-curdling botany. What the hell is wrong with this game? I'm asking for, the seaside or the hospital, and homie is hitting me with the legendary forest mystery, which is not like we go to the forest all the time anyways, you know. I've been to this, I've been to the forest in Shiikawa so many goddamn times, you might as well consider me an expert on the subject, okay? I could tell you everything you needed to know about those woods. You want to know why I could tell you everything you need to know about those woods? Because I have gone through hell in those woods, you know? Like, listen, some horror game protagonists walk into a town, and it's like, ah, yeah, you know, but me, I'm walking... Oh, we don't have outdoorsmen. Sorry, we lose the game. About to get 4 bad laundry days in a row. It's over, chat. It's over, chat. Fractured ribs, by the way. Maybe not 4 in a row, but it'll happen. It'll happen, chat. Don't worry about it. There's 5... Out of the 6 remaining events, 4 of them are It's Look Who It Is. You're goddamn right, it's Look Who It Is. Okay, never mind. We actually have some variety for once in our lives. This kills. It actually does. Now, the chances of us hitting all 3 attacks is, like, basically none, so we should probably block. But it is tempting if we had a better hit chance. I don't know why I'm so, I'm so, like, fired up right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking forward to Fall Guys so much. I haven't been playing Final Fantasy XIV very often, I'll admit, because Final Fantasy XIV is kind of washed. But Fall Guys is just, like... Here's the thing about Final Fantasy XIV, right? Final Fantasy XIV is a game that you have to want to do things in, and if you don't want to play Final Fantasy XIV, there's literally nothing to do in Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't want to do something that's in the game, no point in playing it. Absolutely not. It literally zero, zilch, nada, nothing. Nothing to do in the game. And so the fact that something that I want to do in the game, which is some arbitrary nonsense about doing the Fall Guys event over and over and over and over and over again to try to stack queen beans like it means something. The fact that that's what I want to do, that's real. That's like, that's the real shit. That's like good gaming. 66% Doom, Morbid Mermaids, huh? It's doable, chat. It's doable. Also, I really should do luck checks more often because, oh, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. I think this works, right? He won't double his damage. He did not double his damage. So let's do that again. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I think it's fun, and we're on the gambling arc, so why not, right? This is not a very good use of my time, though, honestly. Because we would have to hit 3 attacks, and then that still is not enough. So it's like, I don't know, maybe we should have just ran from this guy. Maybe I should just run from this guy. Like, right now, you know? It's honestly, even though we've already, like, don't sunk cost Falaki this. There's no reason to fight this guy. Like, yeah, don't sunk cost Falaki it. Just get out of here, it's fine. Is probably fine, I should say. It's not completely fine, but it's probably fine. What the hell is going on here? I mean, listen, I'm gonna hit you with this because we're gonna get the art knowledge event in the school right now. Never mind. Is this a charisma or a luck check? If it's a luck check, we click it. If it's a charisma check, we don't. I'm just gonna click break the window and grab it, honestly. Because guess what? We can get 10 EXP from that shit and not die to the jar of blood. Also, before I get my something truly evil counter up, let's just rest a couple of times. And by rest a couple of times, I mean rest once, monument, take whatever you want. We're resting again. I almost hit prepare, which would have been disastrous. Don't take stamina. Yeah. You can take the lucky earrings. That's fine. 75, and we're at 3-6? What happened? Oh, yeah. I remember what happened. We got jumped by Dickhead. Do we have, we do have fetid fumes. That's what's wrong with this. I mean, we're here, question mark. Oh, whoops. We're dead. We're dead. No. No. I mean, we're dead no matter what, but like... Okay, we're not dead no matter what, but like, it's Gambling Arc, chat. It's Gambling Arc. You already know. You already know it's Gambling Arc. Let's go gambling! I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having way too much fun with Gambling Arc, dude. This is a base damage 5 weapon, so what we're about to do is not approved by the Vatican. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. We needed to meditate. No! We have to do this. We have to do that. We had to do that. We would have died. We would have instantly died. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that that was timeline B, dude. I was so scared because I was like, we piloted that fight properly, which was cool, but then we forgot to change 2 stamina, 3-1 into 1-2, so that we could get in the fight and then run away. But we don't have a burn now, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. Probably need to heal a lot. I should have checked the... If I wanted to win, I should have checked the lighthouse beforehand. So here's the crazy thing, right? We're actually taking -5... we're taking -5, -6, so this is bad. Like, this is real bad, chat. We are going to level up before... We do have Heart of Darkness, don't we? We don't. Okay, we don't. We're taking 3. We're taking 3-5, so that was actually a throw a little bit, but I think we're fine. So, all we have to do is remember our second mystery. And we'll probably win. Because we're taking -2, -3, or -0, -2, -3, -2, and then -3, -5. So, that's all. We just have to rest a couple of times in here, and we're good. Now, here's the thing. Theoretically speaking, we could try to let the level up carry us, but I don't want to do that. Thank God we don't have Innsmouth. Oh, shit, we actually do need it to carry us, because we have, whatchamacallit. Well, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll just have to level up sanity. And I think we can just get hit here, right? So just try to hit as many times as possible. And then you can kill him next turn. We have Desperation. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, honestly. Like, this is fine, right? We're gonna get more than 10 EXP from this guy. So realistically, let's actually do this instead. Let's regain 1 sanity. This is what we should have done earlier. We're making amends, okay? Desperation, and then do this, and then throw the monkey wrench. Yeah, we got enough to level up. He gives you 12 EXP. So we can just... oh, hey, Outdoorsman. So we don't need to do it now, but we will. Just because, like, that's what we would have had to do. Like, I showed you the way to do it no matter what. With what you've got. It actually doesn't matter. But our second mystery was... abnormal arms. Nope. It didn't matter. Okay, weird run. I'll see you for Fall Guys in, like, 9 hours. No, not 9 hours, right? Like 5? That's closer to 9 than I would have liked.